Hello, friends. It's me, host Eric, host Talking with Famous People, and I'm going to talk tonight a little bit about a little channel business and a little bit about ENTPs and a little bit about vloggy stuff, I guess. Foremost, I've been watching this show on television called Decades, and they were talking about Steve Allen, and in another part of the show, they showed a part of an interview with Robert Downey Jr. Here's what I think. I think those represent two subtypes of ENTPs. I think Taylor's the Robert Downey Jr. subtype, and I'm the Steve Allen subtype. What do you think about that? What do you think about that crazy notion, huh? You like that idea? I don't know. Maybe not. I fucked this up. Where's my... I need an ashtray. Hold on. I was just listening to Steve Allen explain, it's like interviews from the 80s. He lived quite a while. He was the first host of The Tonight Show back in 1954. And he just did whatever the fuck he felt like. And he was just like, well, I'm going to play piano. Now I'm going to go downstairs. There's something funny I see out the window. I'm going to go downstairs and interview somebody in the middle of a show. It's all done live, And he was like, you never knew. I never knew whether it was going to be a good show or not. Sometimes just magic happened and it was just awesome, and other times it wasn't. I was like, of course, Steve Allen, of course. How right could you possibly be? How could you possibly be any more right about everything? And Steve Allen is just fucking, I have so much respect for that guy. And if I have to have a hero or something, or somebody to emulate, it's Steve Allen. He's a high-quality ENTP. And Robert Downey Jr. is too. I mean, I like Robert Downey Jr. a lot, but I totally identify with Steve Allen. And in a lot of ways, I don't identify with Robert Downey Jr. But I identify with him as an ENTP. I get that he's an ENTP. I see all the similarities, and I do identify with it. But it's like they're two different shades, And so, anyway, that's my first point in this video, is that Taylor's the Robert Downey Jr. subtype of ENTP. I'm the Steve Allen subtype. He was like, wait a second. You're the one with the drug problems, Eric. Yeah, except for that part. Okay? I like the analogy except for that part. It doesn't really work. But anyway. I don't have drug problems now. I used to have drug problems. I have a bug problem now. It's a little different. This bug keeps flying around here and I can't get him. Anyway, second thing I want to say. Right. I will be resuming more frequent and longer go-to-meetings probably next week. I'm into my second week off of medication and enjoying it, but ready to go back on medication pretty soon. And when I do, I really want to put the hammer down, and in some sense I'm gathering a lot of topics and such, just watching television, seeing things, experiencing the world rather than just constantly making, right? You got to let those fields lie fallow for a while, and I'm enjoying letting them lie fallow for this duration of time, but when I get my prescription refilled, I'm also ready to go back into doing what I want mode, right? And that means sometimes I'm gonna want to release 5 or 6 episodes in a day, and I don't fucking care, like that kind of shit. I'm okay with it now because I realize I don't want anything bad. All I want to do is sometimes I want to do a lot of go-to-meetings, sometimes I don't want to do so much go-to-meetings. Sometimes I want to release a lot of episodes, sometimes I don't want to release a lot of episodes. I don't know. So anyway, but what I do know is that I'm excited about being on again. And not that I'm not on now. I'm on in some sense. Like, I'm trying to make a good video and such, paying attention to the flow of things and the fact that I'm covering certain specific topics. But it's not the same thing as being like, boom, it's on, let's roll, motherfuckers! Which is something I've always experienced in my life that's been associated with consumables of some sort. Like when I was a teenager, it would be alcohol or something, or 20s. And there was always that element of, ooh, it's coming. Boom! It's on! You know, and then probably something bad happens. Well, that's a nice thing about now. Now it's on doesn't mean something bad's going to happen. It doesn't mean there's going to be excess. It doesn't mean I'm going to make choices I regret or anything like that. It just means, you know, it's on. That's all. It means I'm down to dance on land. So that's point number 2, is anticipate beginning early next week an increase in the GoToMeetings. And the third part of this is I feel guilty. I feel guilty. I feel bad because I'm not doing enough GoToMeetings. I feel as though people are waiting for them and I'm not supplying them. And I want you to know that I plan to do a lot more of them in the next couple of weeks. Okay? So, thank you all very much for watching, as always, and have a pleasant evening. Don't forget to eat enough cheese to feed a small army. I think that's the right amount.